What's going on, y'all? Paul the Barbarian here, hanging out with my buddy Cat Brooks up there at the Knights Hall. We've got some things to talk about. We've got an event coming up. Cat, what's up?
We're going to be running Valhalla Battle of Beer Fest, and I'm super stoked about it because this is actually going to be like an experience-based event for us.
Yeah.
As in, like, you know how normally for steel fighting you do the tournament and maybe there's some whatever. This is actually more about the community aspect of the whole thing. So we're going out to have a party in the mountains that happens to have a ton of fighting at it.
It sounds dope. I like the idea of being able to go to a steel fighting event, camp out, hang out, actually be able to spend time with each other instead of like losing our minds about it being a tournament and everything else like that. And there's multiple types of fighting happening over the weekend. What you've got foam, you've got steel, and then you're also working in rattan fighting as well.
Correct, as well as a whole bunch of wrestling because you know how much we all love to wrestle.
Yeah, I like wrestling.
So we even have live music. It's going to be there's a lot to it.
So you've got live music, fighting, camping, good old partying, and we're going to be out in the mountains. What, Lancaster, New Hampshire? There's a Lancaster, Pennsylvania near me, but this is up in New Hampshire, right?
Correct. Yeah, it's going to be in the middle of the White Mountains. The plus side is it's actually a little bit cooler there because we're going to be in the mountains, so it won't be too hot, hopefully. And like the site is just beautiful, and it even has a pool.
It has a. Is there a hotel nearby?
There's a hotel on site.
That's fucking sick.
It's a campground and has a hotel. Because like I know a lot of people don't actually like camping, probably because they did it too much. But Brennan.
Yeah.
Brennan.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you could still come and party and hang out and enjoy the nightlife of it without having to run back to your Airbnb or whatever.
And you can go take a shower and come out all fresh and funsies after fighting. I can't argue with that kind of idea though.
And there's also like showers on site. Like I think there's a diner on site.
Like this is basically camping on a resort almost kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? That's pretty okay. Like the amount of effort that I want to spend over a weekend, I would rather put it towards fighting rather than like doing all the extraneous shit of camping. I do enjoy camping. I like taking my yurt, setting up all my furs, and being all bougie. But at the same time, I can sit in a hotel room and be bougie too. Yeah, let's do that.
Like, here's the best part: you could go with your yurt, and you could do the yurt thing, and if it turns into a fucking rain hellhole of a campout, which I don't know how many campouts you've done that turn into a rain hellhole, you can just close it up, put it in your car, and then go in the hotel room.
Yeah. By the way, anybody watching this video, excuse the audio. There's currently a class happening directly next door to Cat. They're beating people up.
Yeah. This is my office, lovely office, and it's going to be at the Knights Hall.
Yeah, who'd thunk? So it's August 25th through the 29th. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You got camping, fighting, the whole kit and caboodle. And all the way up in New Hampshire. I know that I'm going to be bringing a contingent up from Maryland. A bunch of the Virginia boys are going to be coming. I know that a bunch of guys are traveling from out in the far end of the United States. So that'll be pretty sick.
Got some big names signing up. I'm pretty stoked about it, and we really want to have a whole bunch of open field 30s and 60s on 60s.
Yeah.
Like, if we can get that many fighters out. Like I went to Ukraine for IMCF, and that was one of the best parts is we were having 60 on 60 fights. In the open field. Also, I don't know how much open field fighting you've done in steel, but nobody gets hurt in these mass battles when there's no rail.
It's great. It's great.
It's hilarious. Like you'll have like 20 battles in an open field for one of these mass battles, and like one dude hurt his knee a little.
Yeah, one guy fell down awkwardly, where he tripped over somebody else.
Yeah, the best part is like everyone was using like 6-foot halberds, but like when you get a bad shot in an open field with a halberd, you just go and fall down.
Yeah, like I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, it turns out the rail is the most dangerous part about the sport.
Not surprising. You enclose something and put it under pressure, it gets a lot more dangerous. That's kind of like normal for everything else. You add people in armor and weapons, the same thing applies. So we're looking August 25th through the 29th. We're going to be in New Hampshire. We're going to be beating people up. It's in the late part of August, so it's not nearly as like insanely hot and humid and shitty up there. And it'll be great camping weather at that point in time. Not a lot of rain in that until we get into September. So
Yeah, in the mountains, definitely cool it down. So that's gonna be wonderful. Also, we're buying so many kegs. The plan is the beer fest is not part of it. Is not being like forgotten.
yeah,
We're going to
no,
be doing nightly toasts. We're going to be, and we're working with local breweries to get some really good ales and stouts and stuff together for it. So,
nice.
Outhouse Ales, which is actually a wonderful local brewery, is probably going to be providing all of it. So we also get to help a local business, which is good.
Hell yeah, and I'm probably gonna be bringing up some raffling prizes because I think we do some giveaways and give some side projects away. That'd be nice.
Also, I'm bringing whiskey from where I was born,
There you
and I
go.
highly recommend everybody bring a bottle of booze from where they were born.
Well, from where they were from Baltimore. What I bring a case of Natty Boh and they'll be set.
I'm certain they have a distillery in Baltimore that does something weird.
I
Like
know.
yeah, like we have a Revolution bourbon that is like all I forget, it has something to do with the founding fathers from Rhode Island.
Not surprising. I mean that they're all kinds of old world up there making all kinds of shit. So, Kat, I want to thank you for coming on. I want to thank you for talking about this and bringing this to the attention of the community because this sounds like an amazing event to do. And we're gonna have a hell of a lot of fun doing it.
Dude, this is year one. Like I don't know if you've been to any of these big legacy campouts. Like Penzic would be a big example of one of these. Ragnarok,
Yep.
as in the Dag Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Gulf Wars. There's a number of these big medieval campouts, Pickling, that like they just get bigger every year. And this is our year one. And year one looks like it's going to be huge and awesome already. So I'm very excited.
I'm pretty stoked. The community needs some bigger events that aren't just national tournaments. Like we need to go and have fun at stuff and not have so much pressure put on us to go and perform. I understand a lot of the old heads are like, I just want to go out and have fun. This is your chance to fucking do it. And let's go do it.
For sure. And festivals like this, steel fighting festivals, they're only available in Europe for us right now. So why don't we make something for ourselves here, especially on a year that we can't really travel?
Yeah. So everybody check it out. I'm going to put a link down in the description below for the event. I'm going to have stuff down there for the Knights Hall. Check those guys out. Check out my link tree. Got all kinds of stuff going on in the channel. Kat, I want to thank you for coming on and talk with me about it. And namely, get vicious or get the fuck out.